Like toys, that's the thing now. Like there are so many different toys, but what kind of toys would you expect? Like let's say you're going to your partner. Like now, if it's a guy, you're going to his house. Like there are some specific toys maybe like guys can explore and buy. Because when we're talking about toys, honestly speaking, I don't have toys. I have my two whips. I have two cuffs. I have a choker, rope. Why are you nodding your head? Oh, yeah.
You have been quite explorative.
So those two few ninis. But if you're talking about like toys, what are you talking about specifically for your case? Like toys that a guy can have to just spice them up when you're being submissive, because you mentioned on the submission part.
Okay, the most I've experienced is probably blindfolds, ties, vibrators. Especially, okay, there's I don't know how to signify them.
Yeah.
But I know how they look. There's the ultimate vibrator that has like multiple vibrations in them. And then there's the double one that helps stimulate your clitoris and your inside. Like,
That's the one that has like, now you know.
oh yeah, it's called.
But
I think it's
listen,
called a rabbit something. Rabbit.
I don't say it. I
vibrator.
think it's called a rabbit something. You know what it's called, first of all. And I was even trying to think, like, because even for today, I was like, should I tell her to bring like Nini on the card Nini itself? It's here. So yeah, I wanted to tell you like, if you want to, if you're comfortable enough, you can come with a toy that we can. Or did you? Maybe it's in your handbag in here. Maybe it's in the handbag end. Okay. I don't even know.
Weirdly enough, I've used them, but
Yeah.
I don't own any.
Really?
I don't.
Wait, so...
But I've been thinking of owning one. So it's been in the process.
It's something you're thinking about.
Yeah, it's something I'm thinking about. It's actually something I'm planning on getting.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So which sex toys, though? Now... Because like you said, vibrators are different.
Yeah.
Remember like how when KRA like stopped like a whole shipment of ninis, I was like, hey, this is a lot. So, but you're telling me now these are things that ideally it's the guy would own.
Yeah, he owns them or
Yeah.
he owned them.
Yeah.
But I don't have any. I think it's because back then not back then. Like a few months ago, I used to stay in my parents' house. So
Yeah.
having or owning a sex toy is... it's crazy.
It's like, hey, this house every evening, it sounds like a kinyozi.
Hey,
It's like,
your mom will be like, what are you doing? So after moving out, it became a thing that I've been constantly thinking about. I'm like, yeah, I want to own one. I want to have one.
Yeah.
I want to buy one. I even find myself just like scrolling through the internet. I'm like, okay, what's the best place to find a toy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you've said the rabbit is the one that has like two notches
Double
and stuff.
penetration.
Yeah. So there is that. What else is there that you think maybe is like that you've used and maybe it really spiced things up?
I've done whips. I've even gone to the extent of trying out THC lube. Yeah.
How's that?
If you hear me breathing, then it's like a higher notch. Because, if you're a constant smoker or a constant stoner, then if you add THC to your sexual life, it becomes a little bit more advanced. Because you feel everything.
Really?
You do.
Oh.
To me, I feel everything.
No.
So the moment I consume it, I feel double pleasure. Not that I don't feel horny when I'm normally myself. I do.
Hey, look at that smile. It's like, okay, even you can relate. Okay, so, just to be clear, because I remember like a weed experience sex. Okay, actually it was fun.
Weed is better than alcohol.
Really?
It is. If I'm asked, having sex when high on weed and having sex when you're drinking is different.
Okay, so weed is more pleasurable.
yeah, weed is more pleasurable and more manageable because you can like it heightens your senses. You feel everything. You feel the touch. You feel the pleasure. You feel the orgasm. You feel.
You have your plug. Have you seen the she was? Hey, relax, because she was already in the zone. She's like,
I want to hear more.
and then she hears plugs like, no, I'm joking though. So heightens your senses. And alcohol, I thought alcohol peer does like
not
because alcohol, I can say, and that's why like people like maybe on Fridays and Saturdays people go to clubs because it helps you like loosen up a bit. Like you're just not too uptight, and it just makes you loosen up a bit. But now for weed heightens like your senses when someone is touching you.
When I smoke weed, namse alafu anakuambia, oh manze, I feel like the wind is blowing and it's not even blowing.
Yeah. Oh, the food is nicer here.
Exactly. Yeah, the food is nicer.
Okay, yeah. Okay, actually that makes sense. But so now, my only issue with weed is like if you smoke it and I'm high, how do I reduce it? And I'm trying to be in the zone and also still enjoy the sex.
I think over the years, because I started smoking when I was 18.
At least legal age. You said 16, I'll be like, hey!
Where I started smoking when I was 18, and 18 felt like the right age for me to start one of these things.
Yeah.
The only thing I started early was alcohol. That I won't lie.
Started that? Okay. Hey. We're assuming not everyone is going to watch the podcast. Okay, sorry. So, okay, let me rephrase this so that you can answer and still answer indirectly.
Okay.
At what age do you think most young girls start drinking?
Okay,
We're not talking about you. We're just saying hypothetically.
I think most start in high school, probably from 15. But personally, I started when I was like 14. Yeah, 14 apple.
Okay. And then, I have a follow-up question because, we'll just make this whole episode. We're just talking about like I said, it's sex education for adults. Now, because you're drinking now at a slightly